Hey everybody, so I wanted to answer this question that was posted on TikTok about early withdrawal. What would that look like? She is 57, so she doesn't quite meet the 59 and a half. And then also another one is a single mom and wanted to know if they can use a TSP. Again, if you are younger than 59 and a half, we would end up paying a penalty for early withdrawal. It is available, and here are some rules with regards to hardship. So it shows you, of course, the impact of early withdrawal. How you get that is log into your TSP, go to withdrawals and rollover, and then go down to hardship withdrawal, click on supporting documents to kind of take a look at what you would need to qualify for hardship withdrawal. The way it looks like, it is basically expenses and losses from a disaster that's declared by FEMA. If you're going through separation or divorce, medical expenses, recurring negative monthly cash flow, and it doesn't mean you have filed for bankruptcy. And then also personal casualty loss. So it's not just disasters, but also some sort of automobile accident, some sort of high cost casualty loss. I would suggest taking a look at each one of these criteria to see what you would need. And then there's a hardship worksheet that you can take a look at. It is a PDF file that you can download so you can do your calculations, and then you can identify your maximum amount to request. Here, when you do your hardship withdrawal, it'll give you what's available, and there's also a checklist as far as what you would need to request for hardship. Now, I also requested from the chat to find out if we can actually request a hardship based on job loss, because it wasn't listed on the hardship checklist. So according to her, you would have to be separated from employment status, has to be from active to separated, and that usually updates within 30 to 60 days of separation. So first you have to be separated. It takes about 2 months, separation from federal service before you can actually withdraw. So really start thinking about timeline. Money-wise, they are projecting this RIF to probably starting around June to August. We don't have a final time frame. This is just something that was discussed at our VHA hotline conference call. They just give us the updates, and this is from the chief operating officer. So start setting money aside. How do you cover your expenses during that time frame? When you are a federal employee and you are working remote, it is the site of your actual duty station that you apply for. Right now, I live in another state compared to my duty station will be. So when I file for unemployment, I would have to contact that state. So think about that. There's got to be a gap as far as when you get your money for unemployment, when you're able to access your TSP for withdrawal if you need it for hardship. Again, try to see if you can save up as much as you can and then wait. Or, if you need to, at least be able to cover that 2-month gap before you're able to access that money. And then we'll be able to find employment. So the nice thing about what we're going through right now is we have some breathing room. We have some time frame. We're lucky compared to the people that lost their jobs, that are probationary. They just lost access and came into work and they're laid off. I feel for those people and I pray for them. We have a responsibility to plan for what is coming. We know we have a timeline. We know it's coming. What you have right now, will you be able to sustain? So I hope that was helpful. Continue to keep looking, and I'll share what I know. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.